welcome to Angel's Peaceful Garden. I am a beginner gardener in zone 8B in the DFW area, and today I'm going to take you along with me as I am planting out some of my spring summer crops. So mainly I'm going to be doing some lettuce and peppers and tomatoes, and trying to get those in so that they'll be ready to go out in spring. Our last frost date is going to be on the March 20th, so hopefully I'll get everything out by late March, because we get a lot of storms here, or early April. I really don't want my crops to get destroyed, so that will be why I'm doing that. I'm going to lower the camera to where you'll be able to see what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We've got already started. I have my labels in, and I already put my seed starting mix into the cells. I'm just using a cell tray that I picked up last year. It's plastic, and I think I got it at Elliott's Hardware, so nothing special, and it seems to do the trick. I cleaned it out really well so that it has good drainage. There's no stop, and then I can put it into the tray where I can bottom water it. This first seed that I'm going to be able to put in today is called Heat Wave 2, and it is supposed to be a tomato that can stand a little heat, a little Texas heat, which it will be getting a lot of. So I'm going to put that down here. I'm probably going to do 3 in each one, because I don't know how the germination is on these. I got these seeds from Etsy, and I am just not sure about it. And I actually have some extras, so I think I will do maybe this one as well. So I'm gonna put 3 in each one. I dropped an extra one in here. So I'm gonna move that over. I'm gonna press them down. It doesn't have instructions on it, but the size of the seed, I'm gonna think that it needs to go 1/4 of an inch down. So I'm just gonna press these in pretty good. I'll put a little bit of seed starting mix on top, and then I'll also put a little bit of perlite, so that'll help stop it from getting too moist. I've already pre-moistened this soil, so I'll put a little bit of water on top of these to moisten it up a little bit more, but for the most part I'm just going to put a little bit of seed start mix on top, and then some perlite, and put it under the grow lights and see what happens. So that is the Heat Wave done. All right, this next one is a California Wonder pepper, sweet pepper. We eat a lot of sweet peppers because my husband makes a nice gumbo that we enjoy. So this one says 1/4 of an inch down, so that is what we will do there. And I'm gonna do 2 seeds per cell with this. I'm moving them over to the center because I don't like when they go down the side of the cell, just in case I have to prick them out. Like, that's really tough to do. and I don't want to have to do that, so I'm trying to move them to the center. That one got 3 in it, but I'm just gonna let it stay. And I will, if they all 3 come up, I will keep them to the end, but I'm not going to keep all these anyway. I am going to choose the strongest ones, and then those will be the ones that will go out into the spring garden. So go ahead and push those down some. All right, so that's the California Wonder. This is eggplant. It's a Black Beauty eggplant. So this one is supposed to be 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. So this one can go be covered up a little bit more. But I'm not probably going to do that. I am going to put 2 of these in each because these are big plants and I don't want to have to deal with too many of those. So eggplant is done. Whoops, that came off on my finger. All right, put those back in there. Go ahead and get a couple more. These eggplant seeds, for the fruit to be so big, it's a small seed. Come on. Okay, there we go. So I don't see that one either. These eggplants are, seeds are kind of sticky. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Eggplant is done. Now I am doing a jalapeno. I'm just going to do one cell with jalapeno because I am overwintering 2 jalapeno plants indoors and they seem to be doing okay. It is January now, so this is backup just in case, but I think they are going to be okay. I did have some trouble last year germinating jalapeno seeds, so hopefully these work out better than those did. I'm gonna blame the seeds. I know we shouldn't because it's probably us, but I'm gonna blame the seeds because they were all multicolored and funky seeds, and I just don't trust them. This one came from the Dollar Tree. This is a cherry tomato, and I am doing 2 cherry tomato varieties this year. One is a large cherry tomato and one is a small cherry tomato. So I prefer the smaller ones to put in salads, but I'm gonna do the other one again just because I want to be able to say that I did it well, because I don't believe that I did it very well last year. So we're gonna do 2 cells with this cherry tomato. There we go. All right, this is the other cherry tomato. I just got this one from a heirloom survival pack that my husband bought me the first year I was gardening. Sorry, it's upside down because it's open. I didn't want to. Yeah, there we go. or cherry tomato. It tasted good, but they are humongous. And for a cherry tomato to be that big, I didn't see why I would put it in it was almost big enough for me to slice up and put on a sandwich. Which somebody might like. But again, this is probably me just growing this to prove to myself that I can grow it well. And then next season, I probably won't grow it again. So, there we go. I just realized I mixed that one up, so I'm going to change those. But at least they were made ahead of time, so I can do that. Now, purple cone flour. These right here are supposed to be perennial in my area, so I'm trying to do lots of perennial flower so I don't have to redo it next year and it'll just pop up. And wouldn't that be nice to just have beautiful blooms and flowers pop up all over? I'm gonna say that until I get too many or I get them in a place I don't want them. Oh, this seed looks weird. It just looks like pieces of wood. I've never seen a seed look like this. So we're gonna put 2 of these in each cell. I already have that heat wave tomato in this one, so I'm going to stop there. Actually, I'm gonna put 3 of those in there. And if they all come up, I'll probably go ahead and prick them out and put them in separate containers when I do them, pot them up. Shasta daisies, I'm gonna go ahead and start these early because they take 180 to 300 days. That is a long time. So it's supposed to be like second year is when you start getting the blooms on these, but hopefully the greenery is good while it's coming up. And try to do this where I can close it back up and it won't have a problem. Oh, these are tiny. This plant gets really big, so I'm still only going to try to get 2 or 3 seeds in each cell. Alright, so that's enough of those because I'm probably only gonna have room to have 2 of these growing anyway, so I don't like to have to kill my plants if I have too many that germinate. I don't want to have to cut them down or anything. So let me see if there is something in this pile that I want to try to do inside. I will do the I will find something else to put in these other 4 cells that are empty. So this tray, I'm just going to go ahead, since it's already pre-moistened, and I have my perlite right here, I'm going to go ahead and cover these up. these two didn't have none in there, so I'm gonna take that out there. So I'll remember that I need to plant something in there. Y'all can put in the comments what y'all are planting for the spring summer season, and have you already started them? Because I don't know if I'm late. I think I'm doing pretty good this year, because last year what happened was I started gardening in March of 2020, and 2025, and so I didn't know the timing on things, when I was supposed to start them, when I wasn't, and I started things at the wrong time. Everything died. So April, May, I'm starting over, and I'm just now starting things from seed. And of course, you know, they didn't come up until it was too hot, and when it got too hot, they didn't want to bloom. So then I'm sitting there, isn't my stuff coming up? Why didn't my stuff? Then it started flowering in October, November, and of course right before it starts to get too cold for tomatoes and bell peppers and all of that. So I was just way out of sync. I never caught up last year, so until the fall garden, and then the fall garden is doing pretty well. But yeah, this is going to be my first official spring garden, and I'm so excited. I hope that it goes well. I think it will, because I feel like I've learned a lot. But if I'm not doing this right, y'all tell me. But I don't have any shame in my game. If I need to go get some starts, I will, because last year I started pretty much everything as I was trying to learn from seed, and I didn't need to do that. I did not need to do that. Like, I could have gone and got some tomatoes or some bell peppers from my local feed and seed, and felt a little bit better about my progress than just worrying about, oh, why is it not coming up, you know. And you know, I was still having fun, but at a certain point I was like, when is this stuff gonna produce for me? And I started seeing all of these fruits come on, and I knew that they did not have time to get big enough or to come up. So that is what happened last year, and I don't want to be chasing anything this year. So that is all my peppers and tomatoes, and I am going to move on. I don't want these seeds to get wet or anything, so I'm going to put them to the side. I'm going to put this over here. This is done. All right. So this one, I'm going to be a lot more, I'm just going to toss these seeds in here, because I feel like I know that lettuce will be fine. So I'm just gonna toss these seeds in here, y'all, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of dirt on top. I'm not gonna put perlite, and then I'm gonna put the dome on top, because it's kind of cool out here in my greenhouse, and we'll see what happens. So this is giant Caesar lettuce, and I'm gonna put a strip right here like this. And probably the most of these, I'm gonna let them grow in here like microgreens. But some of them I will prick out and put them somewhere else so they can be big, grow into big plants. Because I want to do some as larger plants as well. This is a gourmet lettuce blend. And like I said, I already pre-moistened this soil, and this soil is not seed starting mix. This is just regular potting soil because this is staying outside. I sterilized all of my my indoor seed starting mix because I had a problem with some fungus gnats, and I'm not doing that again, y'all. You need to get those mosquito bits if you have that, because that works, and boil your seed starting mix when you get started, because if you're taking it indoors, you don't want to bring that stuff in the house. This is black seeded Simpson. This is kind of, ooh, that's too many. The seeds are so small, y'all. But when I tell you, this really is relaxing. And then watching them come up is really exciting. So if you haven't started your gardening journey, I encourage you to get started, because you learn so much. If you think that you just don't have enough knowledge, just get started, and you'll get it as you go. You grow as you go. Something doesn't work, you try something else. It teaches you a lot about life and patience. I saw somebody the other day that was talking about how they were learning to be patient with their self and just outside of gardening, with their life, because we can want everything to happen right now, and it's just not in the cards to happen. I can do this somewhere else, and I'm gonna do that somewhere else too. So I'm gonna put more romaine because I want more romaine. So yeah, it is a journey, and just enjoy it. Take time to smell the roses, like they say, and yeah, you can, expect that you're gonna do well and want your crops to do well and everything, but don't fret over it if you lose something here and there, or if something doesn't come up, germinate, try again. Just try again. And don't look at what others are doing, and say, oh, mine is not like this, or mine is not like that, or it's just like life. You can get what you want as well. Just trust God and keep trying. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of soil on top of this, and then I'm gonna add the dome and water it in. And that is my 8 to 10 week sowing, guys. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining. I appreciate you visiting with me while I was sowing my 8 to 10 week out seeds for my spring 26 garden. Again, I hope you come back and see us. I will be planting out lots more to come for the spring garden. So I hope to see you back soon in Angel's Peaceful Garden. Until I see you next time, may the good Lord take a liking to you.